Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching. The Trump saga guitars continues. So, if you saw my last video, you'll know that Trump has his own guitar brand now, just called Trump Guitars. You have the American Eagle series, which, I guess that one is signed. The $1,500 one is sold out, which is kind of crazy, and an autographed one also sold out, which is kind of crazy. Then you have these over here, a couple different options. God Bless the USA, a couple of acoustics. $1,000 plus for all of these things, if you're familiar. Or if you're not familiar, now you know. Gibson USA has put a cease and desist in for these guitars. Specifically, the Les Paul shaped guitar. Let's go ahead and read this and see what's going on. So why Trump Guitars was hit with a cease and desist by Gibson. The new Trump guitar line has been hit with a cease and desist from Gibson Guitars, but not over anything related to politics. According to Guitar World, yet again, I'm trying to stay out of politics in general with this. It's, even though my comment section didn't on that last video. But this is more about the guitars. This is more about guitar versus guitar brand. This is not about whatever your political affiliations are at this point in time. Yeah, we'll go with that. According to Guitar World, the iconic guitar company feels that the single-cut electric guitar model has infringed upon Gibson's exclusive trademarks in the Les Paul body shape. About Trump Guitars, the company's 16 creative is behind the guitars, which are part of the limited edition American Eagle guitar series. While it's believed that Trump does not own the company, the guitars have been billed as the only guitar officially endorsed by President Donald Trump. President-elect himself is also featured on the site holding one of the guitars, and some of the guitars have been signed. Ignore that product placement. The guitars feature the Trump campaign slogan, "Make America Great Again," inlaid in authentic pearl up the neck of the guitar. Number 45 in the headstock, the guitar body features an American Eagle with an American flag backdrop. There's also guitars with the presidential series featuring black gold red finishes across the body, which are these, just for a reference point. There are also several guitars in the presidential series featuring black gold red finishes. Yep. Though the Trump guitars are billed to be endorsed by the president-elect, they are not featured on Trump's official web store, where the items ranging from hats, men's, women's wear, to golf accessories, ornaments, and holiday gifts can be found. Why Gibson has issued a cease and desist. We can confirm a cease and desist has been issued against 16 Creative as the design infringes upon Gibson's exclusive trademark, particularly the iconic Les Paul body shape, stated a Gibson spokesperson in response to Guitar World. Gibson has been vigilant when it comes to their design elements. In recent years, they've been involved in a long-running lawsuit with Dean over the guitar design and headstock. So now, if I remember the Dean one correctly, the judge ultimately threw that out. They said because the body shapes have been around for so long, you can't do that. The headstock shapes are what most guitars trademark. So the actual headstock shape of the guitar. So let's just go ahead and type in Gibson Les Paul. No, not a bass. And image. And yeah, there's your Les Paul body shape. Now, this is a very copied body shape with modifications. So the Dean Cadillac, ESP LTD, EC1000 series, the E2 series, and to my knowledge, they have not gone after LTD, ESP, bought the body shape. Ibanez has multiple single cut shapes as well. So all these different guitar manufacturers have these single cut guitar shapes, and to my knowledge, Gibson has nothing to stand on with this, being that it is more about the headstock. And if we look at the headstock, if I get a close-up image here, which let's do the presidential series, maybe there's better pictures. I don't care if it's sold out. Yeah, but if you look at the headstock shape, actually they're ripping off Yamaha. So if you're not aware of what a Yamaha headstock looks like, I used to own a Yamaha What is it, AES 500, I believe was the guitar. So here's one in a reverb that's out of stock. But yeah, they're kind of ripping off. See how you got that little bubble there? And then same thing here, you got that big bump. They're semi-ripping off the Yamaha headstock. I can almost guarantee you Yamaha doesn't care all that much. But they're not really ripping off the body. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at the ones that aren't sold out. So what I want to inform you is that this is a bolt-on neck guitar, so it is not a set neck guitar. We've already established the headstock 100%. That is not an open book headstock. Does not infringe upon anything. The shape of the body is definitely not a 1-to-1 with a Gibson Les Paul. See how rounded it is up here? Where you go over here, a little bit squashed. You look at the body. To me, the body looks a little bit wider, just a hair. And we go to the horn. Horn looks like it's a little stubbier. It doesn't go up as high. So whatever your feelings are about these guitars, I will not be personally buying a Trump guitar. If I find one locally and it's cheap enough, maybe on the used market, or if there's one of my local guitar shops, Guitar Center or something, decides they want one of these, by all means, I will go in there and play the thing, and I'll do my best to attempt to film it. I got yelled at once. I tried to make one YouTube video. They told me no. I didn't tell them ahead of time I was doing it, so that's probably why. That it was my fault. I respected their decision and didn't record, couldn't finish the video, and that wasn't a video. I just happened to be there in the area that day, picked up a guitar that I thought was cool, but is what it is. Next time, maybe if I tell them ahead of time what I'm doing, maybe they won't care as much. I'll go into the acoustic room or whatever, and I highly doubt they'll care. You got to give them a heads up, I think, ultimately. But setting aside from there, I honestly don't think Gibson is going to win anything. In all honesty, Trump has significantly more. If Trump is fully backing these, which he actually made a X or Twitter post about them, so we definitely know this isn't a fake site. We know it's real. You can actually get these guitars at some point in time. I don't know how long it's going to take you to get them, but if it has Donald Trump's money behind this, that the whole thing, Gibson's going to lose. Gibson has significantly less money than Donald Trump. I don't know about the only thing is I'm not 100% positive about the 16 Creative. So all I can say is if they haven't actually produced the guitars yet, because this says 5 to 6 months of manufacturing and delivery, they can slightly modify the body a little bit more if they really have to. Maybe make this a little bit pointier, or maybe squash one of the sides down a little bit more, or make it uneven or something. Because, I mean, let's just look at like an EC, so LTD EC1000 images. So that is clearly a ripoff of a Gibson Les Paul shape. Is it modified? Yes. Is this slightly modified? Yes. Let's just do, I don't know, Ibanez single cut. Let's see what they have. Yeah, oh, look, right there. That is 100% a Les Paul ripoff shape. So you got all these different companies that 100% have Les Paul copies. You have things that are like Harley Benton, which are probably even closer. So Harley Benton single cut. If I can spell, yeah. This looks really similar to a Les Paul body shape if you're looking at some of these images. So I really don't think Gibson has a leg to stand on here. I don't think they're going to win this. They've been doing this to a lot of companies. I understand they have to protect their trademark and all that, and they're going to win as many battles as they can. They're going to throw as much money at stuff as they can. I mean, you got people paying $10,000 for R0s and R9s, so I know they got some money they can throw around to a certain extent. Used market, they don't hold that kind of value, but you can, there's still at least $5,000 on the used market minimum for an R7, or well, R0, R9. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this story. Kind of interesting. Wasn't expecting somebody to do this, but if anybody was going to do it, it was going to be Gibson. Let's just be honest. So it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. It's going to go one of two ways. Maybe Gibson will win, and then if they do win the body shape, they're going to go after a lot more people. Or I'm thinking they're going to lose, and they're going to lose some money. Nobody's going to pay out anything, and that's going to be it. And the judge is basically going to be like, yeah, this is not the same guitar. Clearly, the body shape is not identical. They don't own the body shape, unfortunately, because they never patented it back in the day. Same issue with the Z shape, which is the Explorer shape, I believe, and the Flying V shape. They own the headstocks to both of those, but ultimately they do not own the body shape, hence why you see a million Stratocaster-style ripoffs, Telecaster ripoffs, Les Paul ripoffs, SG ripoffs, Flying Vs, Explorers. Pretty much every guitar that started in the 50s, somebody has ripped that thing off. So there it is. There you have it. Let me know your thoughts, comments down below. Subscribe, notification bell, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And until next time, thank you for watching.